Right, Elizabeth, I found the portion of this speech that really applies to this conversation finally. We are troubled, and I've highlighted, we are troubled that in the nascent days of the administration, these decisions set a worrying precedent for both the national and the county governments. Your thoughts?
Yes, thank you very much. For sure, being a lady, it is a bit worrying, but this is work in process. If we have not been able to achieve in 10 years, then it's not likely to achieve in a month or two. So I believe, and our president is very passionate, honestly. He's very passionate about even the 2/3. Even during our party PGs, he actually emphasized that he's going to, because the Women Charter was made by UDA ladies or Kenya Kwanza. So it's not like he doesn't have it in mind, but let's appreciate that it's rather difficult, even though he's tried so well, because there are other things that are involved when it comes to picking people that you want to work with. You have to know whether they are really committed, they have the capacity and such like things. So it's just work in progress. Give our president a little bit more time and his administration, and I'm sure this thing is going to happen. It is going to happen. Even as you can look at the CSS, I know we are short of one, so that's an improvement. Sometimes we can do comparisons so that we see whether are we moving forward, or we are stuck, or we are going backwards. But according to me, I think we are moving forward.
All right, and Jerry, I wanted to come in at this point. He didn't promise a third, he promised 50. And he was very clear. He was very clear that it was 50-50. Yeah. And then, speaking of the principal secretary appointments, he hasn't even met the 1/3, no more than 1/3 threshold that is constitutional. What's your response to that?
I think if we were to be factual on that, the president has fallen short of the promises he made to women, and it would be a great disservice as women leaders if we do not speak out about it, because this is not about this election. It is about the space of women in leadership, even in future positions. But there's something we call representative democracy. As a young person, I believe that other young people seeing me in a leadership position at 27 years of age, they feel inspired. So we need to have more women in leadership positions because of that. Besides that, women are capable of leading. We no longer want women to be called upon only when it's time to vote. Women need to be heard. They need not only be seen, they need to have their input in the government of the president. Besides that, I know that he's very much passionate, like my colleague has said, about leadership of women, and I know that he is going to deliver on the promises to the across board all women of Kenya. So it is a point of a bargaining chip. If I am a young person and I do not get a powerful position in the government of our president, but I see that he performs to other young people in this nation and meets their needs, it's a bargain that I'm willing to take. Because at the end of the day, we have to look at the balance. And I believe there are so many other factors that come into play when he is deciding who he can work with and who he cannot work with. So I hope that the president realizes, and going forward, we see more women in leadership positions, because I believe in the leadership of women, and it is time for women to lead because they're capable.